Well, hello, Taurus, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading, current week. These are general readings for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now, before we begin, please consider subscribing and supporting the channel. Thank you so much. So with that, let's get started. All right. Let's see what crystal is being suggested for you. What does Taurus need for the week? What's coming through for Taurus? Which crystal? There we go. And we have topaz. All right. It's in regards to conviction, drive, purpose. And the crystal fact, ancient Sri Lankans were the first to mine and trade topaz. Sri Lankan jewelers continue to create beautiful topaz works today. Okay, so conviction, drive, and purpose. Definitely that drive and purpose, Taurus. Let's take a look at what the divination of the ancients, what the message is for Taurus. And I got this particular deck, I don't know, a month or two ago. And I really love the messages and guidance here. I am featuring it on my Instagram platform, which is the same, Mystic Door Tarot, if you want to see more of the cards. But for now, what's coming through for Taurus? Ooh, it's in regards to patience. And it's interesting because Pisces, if you have Pisces in your chart, this came out for Pisces as well. Very strong message here, Taurus, that you have an important life purpose. You're naturally gifted. And yes, what you have been asking for will be granted, will be given, but all in good time. Henceforth, why this is all about patience at this time. So you could be very aggressive, like a bull in a china shop, wanting to move forward to get things moving quicker. But there is free will involved. It's kind of like lining up all the pieces to the puzzle, and you need that one last piece to fall into place. So there are hidden factors coming into play here, but, it's going to have an energy where it's going to allow everything to unfold naturally. So, you might be very fixed on the outcome of however this resonates with you, whatever this pertains to. But be sure to enjoy the ride as well. Enjoy the journey along the way. There's further message in regards to don't give up, but there's no need to rush into anything. So the universe is working in the background to bring about your desires, but keep a positive focus and maintain trust on your journey. So beautiful card and message, but it's one message and lesson that's very hard for us to learn. It's about having patience. So we want what we want, and we want it like yesterday. So let's see what Oracle of the Angels have for you. What message for Taurus, please? What's coming through? That might be why drive and purpose. Yeah, very strong energy. All right, Taurus. Ooh, the here and now. This card's a little bit of a warning because it can be an indication, Taurus, that you spend a lot of time dwelling on things in your past, or maybe worrying about the future, how things are going to unfold. And certainly, the outcome to a goal, or however, this message resonates with you. So this is a reminder to stay in the here and now. The only moment that counts is really now. So it's about returning your focus to the present moment. Be mindful of letting your thoughts drift to things of the past that you certainly can't change. So it's like wasted energy, and then thinking about the future that's yet to be, and that can be altered so quickly, so easily. Be conscious of your thoughts, though, as that creates your reality in the now moment. So have patience. Keep a positive mindset. Very important here. Let's see what your tarot has to say. It's coming through for Taurus. Messages and guidance for Taurus, please. So definitely be in the here and now. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy what you have at this moment. And have patience for what you want to have happen. Have patience for what's in the future. So what's coming through for Taurus? Oh, wow. We have the Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man, which this is another card of having patience. And while you're digging deep for that patience, Taurus, this is really making that sacrifice to start looking at things from a different point of view, a different perspective, maybe with a fresh pair of eyes. Maybe as to why you're rushing into something or that you want something to develop so quickly. You know, why are you feeling a bit impatient about wanting something in particular to happen? Can't change the past, so this can be in reference to the future. This is a voluntary choice this week to kind of stop and look at your goals and what you want, what you desire, basically. But the 12 energy here is there is something coming together, again, just to have some patience. So it's a Major Arcana card, so that is bringing in some kind of change in the right direction, depending on, you know, if you're living in the here and now and you're really paying attention to your thoughts. You need a positive mindset because you're creating the reality that's going to show up like tomorrow and so on and so on. You're creating that today. So it's really looking at something with a new perspective, and certainly what, you know, if there is something that you're just waiting kind of impatiently to have happen, change that being impatient to patience and just living in the here and now. It changed the law of attraction, which is always going on. So if you're kind of like being impatient, it's just going to create it. It's going to take so much longer. All right. We have very scattered energy here. This is the Seven of Cups. So it can be a lot of scattered thoughts. You might be wanting too many things to happen all at once, or it can be in conjunction, many moving parts in regards to one specific thing. That's almost like, I feel like it's spirit saying they've got a lot to move into place and they can't disturb free will. So this could involve people around you. You know, an example I can have is if you're really looking for, you know, a higher position within the company that you're with, there has to be a shift to make that opening possible. And it might be forthcoming. You might be hearing some news of it, but everything's got to fall into place where that person goes and it shifts around other people. So that's kind of just a general example I can give. This is a very indecisive energy. It's very speculative. It's a very dreamy state. You could almost see, you know, the changes starting at the beginning down here. We have, and really almost looks like popcorn, but it's clouds. We've got white clouds here, and then they kind of turn into a gold color. So there's many choices, many moving parts in regards to what it is that you're trying to accomplish or wanting to happen. So firm message about looking at it from a new perspective, live in the here and now, enjoy the journey, have that patience. Things are working behind the scenes. So that's a lot of pieces of the puzzle having to fall into place. It affects others around you, is what my guides are telling me. So what is it you're so in a hurry for, Taurus? All right. Well, here's some good news. You got the Ten of Wands. And look at the growth on the Wands. This is, you're near the end. So you're not going to have to wait much longer in regards to what you desire here. You know, Ten of Wands is, that 10 energy is the end of the line, the end of the journey. You're finishing up whatever it is, the chapter, a relationship, a job. You don't have much further to go. But there's an indication here about not giving up. To stay steady, stay patient, have a positive mindset. Could be something that's been very frustrating that you're just wanting that to be over with. And it's coming, Taurus. It is coming. What else for Taurus, please? And we've got the Knight of Cups. And that certainly is like your heart's desire, what you want to come in. For some of you, yes, it's new love coming in. It could be the birth of a baby, a new grandchild, something of that sort. It could be a new fur baby that you're getting, Taurus. But it is being able to get what you desire. So at this point, you're kind of like, this week, you're kind of feeling the energy of it is coming. And just remember, you know, just enjoy the journey. Be in the here and now. Be at peace with everything working out in your favor. The cards are saying it will work out in your favor, Taurus, but you just have to be patient. You know, we got the Ten of Wands. You're near the end of what you want, getting what you desire. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. The Ace of Cups, there's the opportunity arising, blessings coming in, success coming in, emotional fulfillment, happiness. This certainly can be with both of these in regards to love. Sorry, I hit the camera. All right. So you've got this beautiful opportunity where you're going to be happy with the results, getting what you desire. Last message here for Taurus. Oh, we have Major Arcana card, the Devil. What has been holding you back? What has been like, I almost feel like there's some kind of manipulation. There was some kind of restrictions. That's what's frustrating you. This could actually represent a Capricorn around you, a fellow earth sign, or it can just be the frustration here of not being able to have something complete. It's almost like if you're having a home built and they said it'll be done in 9 weeks and all of a sudden it's, you know, months later and it's still not complete. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up with the Devil showing up. So this is the cause of, you know, having to have patience, looking at it from a new perspective. Things are lining up, getting into place. You know, in that particular example, it can be in regards to how difficult it is to get the materials to build the house, you know, and that's causing delay after delay after delay. So this is the frustration, the delay, and you're going to be breaking free of this energy. Just a little bit of patience. You're going to end up, you're near the end, you're going to end up with the opportunity for blessings and success coming in, and certainly love, happiness, fulfillment. All right, Taurus, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.